Hello students, this is Miss Michaud, and these are the spreadsheet requirements. So it's really important for you to know, what a spreadsheet is and why they're important to use, and also how to format them correctly. So you'll see this handout, and I've shared this with you on Google Classroom. So a spreadsheet is an electronic document in which data is arranged in rows and columns on a grid and can be manipulated and used in calculation. So what is a row? It's a horizontal arrangement of information, 1, 2, 3, etc. And a column is vertical, A, B, C, and so forth. So you'll see the spreadsheet here. So A, B, C, those are columns, 1, 2, 3, those are rows. The intersection of a row and a column is referred to as a cell. Okay, so if you look at this particular cell here, this is located in cell A4. Okay, so a cell is an intersection of a row and a column. And so spreadsheets are often used in businesses, and it will help you automate calculations. And in reality, they use thousands of numbers, so it's a lot faster and more accurate, and allows you to perform what-if analysis. So in other words, if you change one number in a cell, how does that automatically affect other cells? And when we do the budget, it will help you make informed decisions. So I want you to take pride in all the work that you do, okay, in this class and all other classes as well. You should name the sheet tabs at the very bottom and use a 14-point non-decorative font. So to change the sheet tabs, basically what you can do is, let me just get rid of that. There you go. To create a new sheet, you just click Add Sheet. Okay, so here we have sheet 29, and you would just name it whatever. Okay, well, let's just name it whatever. There you go. Now, we want to use a 14-point font, easy to read font. That's just my requirement. So, and we're also going to add borders. So let's say we know we're going to use this. You highlight all of it. You change to an easy to read font, 14 points. And then I also like grid lines. It makes it easier to read. At times, you may be required to merge cells or make several cells or columns into one. You simply highlight those cells. You go to Format, Merge Cells, and merge accordingly. Okay, so now that becomes one. You should add a splash of color here and there in certain things, okay? You just want to highlight. Pretty easy to do. Let's say you're going to use currency or numbers. So I'm going to type in $1,000 there. And then this one, I'm going to type $1,234.67. Now, right now, they're just normal numbers. To make these currency, you just click on the B, all right? And then click on the dollar sign. And voila, you get the dollar sign, the thousand separator, the period, and the 2 zeros at the end of this. So that's important. You may want to center information. Okay, so to center, you click on the column C and go to your center icon, and there you go. But notice this, column C is not wide enough to accommodate the information. So go between the C and the D, right at the top in the gray area. You'll see a little black arrow. Just click and drag, and you can widen that. Now, you can also make it right aligned, make it centered, or you can make it left aligned. So it's really important that you're able to format your spreadsheets accordingly. So let's go through the checklist. Name the sheets, use a 14-point non-decorative font, widen columns, add grid lines, merge as needed, align, format appropriately. Make sure you spell everything correctly and capitalize it correctly. Add colors. Use formulas where they're required, okay? Quick lesson on formulas. Let's just add a few numbers in here. Okay, I'm going to center everything in this column. And let's say we want a total here. Okay, I'm going to make that bold. I'm going to right align that. And so every formula begins with equals. So it's equals. We're going to add a range of numbers together. These numbers are side by side. That's what a range is. That's when you use sum, okay? That's only when you use sum. A lot of people are using sum when you don't need to. So equal sum, the first cell in the formula is B2. And then we're going to go all the way down to B8, okay? So that's adding up B2 plus B3 plus B4 plus B5 plus B6 plus B7 plus B8. And the beauty of formulas is this. If you make a change in one, you will notice that the total down here will change. Okay, and that is what's great. You could do average. Okay, I'm going to just copy this formula down, Command C, Command V, and instead of sum, I'm going to write average. And you'll get the average of those particular cells as well. All right, we did a balance sheet not too long ago. Remember, the purpose of a balance sheet is it's a financial plan that outlines your assets, liabilities, and net worth. We did more than one line here, multiple lines within a cell. To do that, after you type your name, you would just simply hit Alt-Enter or Option-Enter, and you'll get another line here in which to type on. All right, so that may be necessary as well. Underlining is really easy. On the balance sheet here, you'll notice that total assets equals liabilities and net worth. Just click on the cell you want underlined to indicate that it's balanced. And you hold down Command U, it'll underline it. It'll toggle on and off. Command U to underline it, Command U to turn it off. Okay? Let's see. I can give you a quick overview of the balance sheet while I'm at it here, just so you know. I'm going to delete this extra row here. There we go. So remember, assets of anything of value that you own, they're ordered in liquidity, on the basis of liquidity in terms of how quickly it can be converted to cash. And so here we have a formula of total assets equals sum B3 colon B11. This is the capital portion of the 5 C's of credit worthiness, as you know. And then total liabilities is equals sum D3 colon D7. I'm including empty cells just in case I have additional liabilities here or additional assets here. That's why I went to B11 in that formula, you'll see. And that's why I went to D7 here. Net worth is the difference between assets and liabilities. So we're only subtracting 2 cells. So it's not a range. You don't use sum. It's equals B12, so it's the amount of your total assets, minus D8, which is your total liabilities. That's your net worth, or also known as your capital. And then we're going to add up your liabilities and your net worth. So that is equals a D8 plus D10. We put that in this cell. These two numbers balance. They should. Therefore, you underline them. So hopefully you look through the checklist. If you don't know what some of these things do on your formatting toolbar, make sure you do that. Take pride in your work. Okay? So thank you for listening, and come see me if you need help, and have a great day.